PLC data structures. Why use data structures? It's the best way to organize data in a PLC. It's the best first step toward writing organized and reusable logic, and it provides a consistent naming convention for your data. Hi, I'm Ken Davis with Toward Zero. I want to talk about structures today, structures for programming. Let's say you have a plant and it's full of these cells or machines that have a few values that they're just common across everything. Um, and these values you want to see are time, pressure, and temperature. Now, not every cell needs to have all of these values to be used in this structure, even though it doesn't may not have one of these values. You can still use it, and we're going to start building a structure with one cell. And the tool I'm using is Siemens software, and I'm building a UDT here. It's called a cell, and we have time with a data type of time, pressure with a data type of integer, and temperature with a data type of real. Now, for this one cell, we're all set, but we have many cells. So we're going to build a structure out of cells. And 4 of these cells are going to make up a line. So we have in here cell 1, cell 2, cell 3, and cell 4 with a data type of cell, which, as you recall, is this right here. So now we have a line. And in this line, each one of these cells has each of these values in it. And we've built our line. But our line is not the only line. We have a room of lines, and we have line 1, 2, 3, 4 with a data type of line. And as you recall, line was our the last data type that we built. So now we have 4 lines, and we're going to build a DB. And the DB is the plant DB. We have 4 rooms in our DB. And by the way, any of these previous structures could have been any number of elements in it. 4 was convenient. So we have room 1. Room 1 is built up of 4 lines. Each of those lines was built of 4 cells, and each of those cells was built of these 3 variables. And now that we have our plant, let's take a look at another view of this. We're going to do the data view in Siemens software, and we can see that cell 1 starts here, and it has time, pressure, and temperature. And when we've completed all the elements of cell 1, we started cell 2. Cell 2, time, pressure, temperature, and so on with cell 3 and cell 4. And when we're done with cell 4, we're done with line 1. And we begin line 2. And that will continue until we've completed line 2, line 3, line 4, and line 4, cell 4, temperature is the last element of that, and then we begin room 2. And if you want another view of this, here's the cell that we started with. Of that, we made a line of 4 cells. From that, we made a room of 4 lines. And from that, we made a plant of 4 rooms. And that's the basics of structures. Thanks for your time.